Hi, everybody. This is Dawn with Scrapbook Sage. I hope you're doing well today. So, I am having fun. I'm going to go ahead and do a live. Not quite sure if I have many people joining me, but I appreciate you if you come enjoy the replay later. So, I'm going to do a flip through. I'm trying to figure out my weekly schedule for doing lives and YouTube videos. So I'll be working those things out this month. So that will be a lot of fun. But I decided to go ahead and do some flip throughs. And these are some of the projects that I've worked on or I'm trying to finish up and get either mailed out or sent to the shop by next week. So I wanted to show them to you first. So here is a journal that I worked on. It is a fun blue journal. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's a fun blue journal. Let me see what's up here in the comments. Hi, Bonnie. Glad you're here. So anyways, I made this fun steampunk cover last year. And I wanted, and I made a cute little journal with this. So I've got this lace cover. It's on chipboard and it's one signature, about 60 pages. And it's pretty simple. I put a link below for this digital kit. It's on Ko-fi, and I thought I'd share that with you. So as you guys know, I do the pretty simple journals. But I had fun using some of my blue stickers there, and my good friend gave me this wonderful linen envelope, so I used those in there and just did a really simple blue journal here. How you doing, Bonnie? I hope you're having a good day. Is it raining over there? Isn't this beautiful? It's sort of like a painted page. It's like it could be like a jelly print, but it's not a jelly print. It's a really beautiful page. And then this girl in the clock, I just love the way that turned out. And I got some parchment paper from a friend of mine. Here's a better image of that girl in the clock. And here's another one of those steampunk pages. Social and Dance, Friday evenings, June 10th, 1900. How fun is that? So a couple weeks ago, I went through and tore apart a book that had all this ribbon pages, and it was great because it had blues and pinks and golds, and I really liked that. Oh no, that's no fun. Let me know if you want to come in and join me. You're welcome to, Bonnie. But if you're sneezing from hay fever, that may not be fun for you. Anyways, so, and then I got to use so much of my lace and it came together really good. Look at this beautiful wallpaper. Had fun using the wallpaper. And I don't know, our friend Kathleen Maurer did a lot of this ribbon through the holes. And I got one of these hole punchers. So I can do it on any page that I want to now. And I love that. But finally getting a chance or finally using some more of my wallpaper. So that's nice. And I just went through and grabbed some lace that was in my bin here. And I'm having fun with that and found some beautiful blue florals to go. I coffee dyed this paper and it sort of has that rusty feel and it complements this page here really well. Oh, ragweed, that's no fun. I know we've got Scotch broom here, and it's really similar to just causing havoc with people's sinuses. Brad's like, oh, I have to go pull up the weed. We've got some Scotch weed in the backyard, and so he took care of that for us. And then this is a digital kit that I have a cover for this that I still need to make the journal for, and I'm looking forward to doing that. And just lots of grungy. Got to use up some of my grungy coffee dye paper in this. And I love this wallpaper on this side too. So that turned out really cute. And then let me see. The next one I'm going to show you I'll stick with the blues. I made this, and I am debating on if I'm going to make a new journal. I'm really close to my 500 subscribers, so I made this having that in mind, but it's not like fully my style, so I'm wondering if I need to make a different one. But it's a 2 signature journal. It's not that it's not my style, but it's a beautiful journal, so I think it will be great for the 500 subscribers. 2 signatures, so it has at least 120 pages. But I was thinking of doing something that was just a little bit more whimsical and more me for the 500 giveaway. But this, everybody loves Paris, and this came together so cute. I got to do some of the Paris, what is that, stenciling there. And I've got some great pages here that are vintage. They're not truly old like the 1906 version, but it was the remake book out of that. Got some guest checks. This is actually one of my favorite kits from Dear Julie Julie, and I thought it worked fine in this journal. I've got some of my steampunk pages there. So this is really similar to the earlier journal that I made, but obviously there's a few things that are different. Had a lot of fun using a die cut, making those flowers there, and did a little bit more stenciling. This wallpaper is so cool. It's raised, and so you can feel the different flowers. This is one of my favorite colors combinations there. Got to use another one of those envelopes. And some of my little bits. So it's still a really simple journal. There's lots of writing space. And this paper, it's 24 count, and it sort of feels like silk. Like it's a really soft filling type of paper. Well, I hope you're having, you got a lot accomplished today, Bonnie. I got to go to the store and went to the post office. I ran out of coffee, so I had to go to the store. Finally got to the post office and got the lace that Deb gave me. So I still haven't looked through that, but she sent that a while ago, and I've just finally gotten to the post office. And that was fun to do, see what she sent. And the cute little kitty here. And this is a really fun kit. I posted some links below of the different digitals that I used in these journals. And this blue lace was a lot of fun to put in this journal. Well, I'm so proud of you. You've been working so hard in that yard of yours. I know I need to start getting out in mine too. That's definitely something that needs to happen. I just found out that Mike is going to come. He's sort of a surrogate grandson. He's going to be here next month. So he's going to help me with the business and stuff around the yard. So I'm really excited about that. Isn't this so cute? This little hat of hers. It is just darling. She's just like, what am I going to do here? So are you done for the day outside, or are you going to go back out and have work on some things? Isn't she sweet? This is really cute. I love like the old windmills, and here's a dog is pulling the cart. I don't know if I like that or not, but it's cute. It's Holland, and we got the lemonade in a picture there. That's sort of sweet. Sort of that French Riviera country French theme going on here. Really, really subtle though, not over the top. and just all these great blue hues. And this is a Dreamy Design Club kit, the lavender kit from Nevermore Creations. I will be getting that up in my shop soon. I haven't quite gotten everything up there yet, but might take me a while to do that. But I'm looking forward to getting the Dreamy Design Club up in the Etsy shop there. Well, I understand if you need to go. I don't know how much sunlight you have for the day. So there is my blue journal that I did. And then here is a journal that I made for my nephew that I need to send to him. He asked for a fishing journal, and I just love the way that this turned out. I left it pretty simple. I didn't embellish it too much, but it turned out really well, I think. And I think he'll enjoy it. He just turned 21. Actually 22. So this is an image of Yosemite that was on Creative Fabrica, I believe it was. So I left a lot of writing space for him. This is cute, the Oregon's Taste of the South. It has some Oregon advertising there, so that was fun. Here's a picture of the Peter Iredale. That is one of my own pictures. I thought it'd be fun to put it in his journal. Oh, I bet it did. This is one of my favorite images to use. I think she's so pretty. Got some flamingos and fish. You might be moving down towards your way, like, we'll see what happens. Wishing I was fishing. So what else is happening? I met with my with a friend named Cavern, and she's giving me some feedback on what to be doing for my business and stuff. So that was fun to meet with her. Started adding little note cards to things that I send out. So I'm practicing that a little bit more. I'm moving. No, my nephew might be moving towards your direction. Although we have talked about leaving the state. I don't know how serious that is, but with everything going on in Oregon, it is a discussion I never thought our family would have. So we'll see what happens. We love living here in Oregon, but there are some crazy things that still happen here. It might take a while for it to catch up with the rest of the state. Yeah. We have a, yeah, we just got some people who are in leadership that make some very interesting choices, is all I have to say. Oh, I love this color combination. So it's a pretty big journal, but if you guys want to see a big journal, you'll hold on just a second. So as you guys know, I love to do Calvin Ball, and during Calvin Ball, I made a commitment to make 2 journals. I made one for myself that was very spring strawberry, and it was the Johnny Pop cover, and I made a second one, and I just finished it this week, and it's for my friend Trisha. So I wanted to share that with you guys as well. It really is a trash junkie journal. And I took all the pages that I was working on and stuff that either I couldn't get to or didn't love myself. And she likes those type of journals because she'll just tear things out and reuse it and glue over it. It's sort of a great base journal for her to have fun with when she comes back to the States. So I made a super huge one for her. And I will show that to you guys in just a minute. Oh yeah, our gas hasn't quite dropped here yet either. Our eggs have though, so that's nice. And this is so cool. I got this beautiful handmade papers from gifted to me, and I was able to put it on the cover and on the inside here, and it just feels so cool. So that is a journal for my nephew. And then here is Trisha's journal. She is the Cool Cole family. And it is 6 signatures. And this was my Calvin Ball journal that I made for her. So it just has tons of pages in here that were sort of, they just, I did not love them. I put them in here. Some of them I did love because I knew that I would be making, she would have some of these pages. So it is just huge, and I had a lot of fun. I had hoped to do more artistic stuff in it, but we always hope to do stuff like that. So you guys have seen some of these pages. Save room for dessert. The Madeline cake, so cute. I love this little cookbook. It has a chocolate sundae pie, and the sweets, the fonts are just amazing. So that's really cute. And then I have some extras from my state digitals, so I put some of those in here. And so I just had extra pages that I thought I would just put in here, and she will have a lot of fun with. You guys might remember this from last year. I had made a digital for, actually her sister had a little baby, is going to have a little baby girl, and she wanted a safari theme. So I had fun putting that in there. Beat the Heat bird treat, and that's fun. We have a lot of birds here. My father-in-law used to have a lot of bird houses up, and here were my notes for Calvin Ball, the things I was doing in Calvin Ball. And it was just funny. I thought I'd put it in there because that's what I was working on. So this really becomes like my clean up my desk journal in the spring, and Trisha gets all the stuff that is no longer my favorite. They're not bad pages to work on. She can have fun with them, and she really will like glue and do artwork over the things that may not be perfect. But some of the images are just so fun and cute. I do love this Christmas picture here. She'll make a cute card out of that. I sometimes think I'd rather crow and be a rooster than to roost or be a crow, but I don't know. I don't know. Some people think they are actually turtles here in the States. So that's all I have to say. But there's a cute little frog. And there's a paper you gave me, Bonnie. I love this page. And it's on one of those silky pages too. It's fun. Got some old pages in there for her. People dancing. So this will be a fun journal to play in. I need to make one of these for me next year, I think. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How sweet is that? Can you get warts from a toad? What's the difference between a toad and a frog? I love the Peanuts. They were a really fun cartoon. Not so impossible. I saw a peacock with a fiery tail. I saw a blazing comet drop down the hill. I saw a cloud wrapped with ivy round. I saw an oak creep up along the ground. I saw a pismire swallow up a whale. I saw the sea brimming full of ale. That's quite an imagination. Oh, Christmas tree. So this is a page that I made for a 20s theme that I still need to finish and get out into the world. But that was fun to do. And I love this little robin. We have tons of robins in our backyard right now. They come by all the time. This is cute. So I was talking to Mama Juju, and she was talking about her chickadees, and one of the states had chickadees. So I made chickadees drinking wine. That was fun. Oh, I guess somebody came into the shop and they saw the Wisconsin Journal, and they were from Wisconsin and ended up buying it. So that was sort of cool. So last week was neat. I got a call from somebody who was in the shop, and she said, I'm here just for a couple days. Can you make me a kit? So I was able to make her a kit. So I got, that was a lot of fun to do, to put a kit together for her. And I met her, and she was so sweet. She had gone to a thrift store and gave me some ribbon. So that was really nice. This page, I need to take a picture of this page because I want to like do some, I'm inspired by it, and I haven't done anything like it yet. This is fun. I was cleaning up my space, and I found this, and I thought she's adorable. It's a magazine, and for shampoo, and that was the ad. Thought she'd think that was fun. She likes all the hidden pockets and different things, and she loves Pomeranians. Make it in there. I went through so many pages. It looks like I didn't get that one into the signature. This was so interesting, finding out that there was an island with just the monkeys. I guess they had done some research on them. So sad they do so much research on different animals. So I've just got some wallpaper. Every love story is beautiful, but ours is my favorite. She sent me a video of her and her husband's anniversary, and they went to like Taj Mahal, and she was in this beautiful, they were in beautiful outfits and dancing. It was really, really cool. And let's see. Let's take care of that. The cute little palms. So anyways, this is the really big fat journal that I made for her, finished up for her this week. So I had been getting signatures together and just glued things in it that I thought she might have fun with. This is so cute. It's a little cup with stars and stuff in it. So she tends to like tear things out and write notes to people and stuff like that. So it'll be great for her to have a place to go to for different things. And this is one of my favorite pages from the Illinois Journal, and you can check that out at my Ko-fi shop. Well, Bonnie, I'm not quite sure if you're still with me, but I wanted to say thank you for joining me, and I hope you have fun getting the rest of the work done in your yard. And I had fun doing this cute little flip through. And I'm going to do one more really quick. It's of a journal that I made with my Oh, cool. I made with my grandmother's fabric. I know I had a quilt and I had some extra fabric and it went with, it just seemed to go with the pages in the book. So this is her quilt that was on the, it was on the back of her quilt. So it's just a sheet. It's a vintage sheet. But I did a really simple journal for the shop. Very spring inspired. Hey Beth, how are you doing? Thanks for joining me. So you might need to watch the replay. I just did a flip through of 4 journals that I worked on this week. And this is the last one. My grandmother had this on the back of one of her quilts. And I put that together with just this cute little signature. So it's a simple journal that is going to go in the shop. I have journals that range between $15 to $30, depending on how much I put into it. But this is just a little simple one for somebody to grab and craft in if they want. But it's not one of my fancy ones. I know we were talking about me making journals, whether I make really simple ones or really fancy ones, and I do all the above. How's your day going? Here, Bonnie, we got some daisies. I know, aren't they pretty? This is such a pretty page. I love the greens. I was using up some of my greens for sure. I have like 30 signatures sitting behind me that I need to get into journals and journal covers. So this was just like, okay, I'm just going to get this out and get a really simple journal into the shop. We've been selling a lot of the lower end journals in the shop just because I think that's what the economy does. But Beth, this is one of the journals. I don't know if you saw this that I did a flip through of for my friend. It's really simple too. My friend lives in India and she likes my cleanup journals from Calvin Ball, and this is what that is. And the other flip throughs was of this really pretty French journal and this pretty French journal, French inspired, and a fishing journal. And this is for my nephew. So if you go check out the replay, those are some things that I finished this week, and that was fun. So what are you doing, Beth? Are you just hanging out? So I can, the other thing I did is I finally made it to the post office, and Miss Deb sent me some great doilies. It was all her doily packs. So I can go ahead and just share. I'm just opening up the bags now and share some of the things that I got from Miss Deb from 3 Hens and a Chick. And we all can just sort of goo and gaga over the different things. This will be one of my favorites. Look how pretty that is. That is amazing. That would be beautiful on a journal. I've never seen like a doily made in that color, but it's definitely one of my favorite colors. So I'm just going to grab things out of the bags, see what's here, decide what to do with them, and chat with you guys. So do you have any fun plans for the weekend, Beth? It's nice to just sort of hang out. Look how pretty that is. That will be fun for a big journal. Yeah, I love it. Okay. Oh, great. That will be fun. I know the girls do their That's Not Right stream as well. I'll move this out of the way. Yeah, I'm not consistent enough to do streams. I'm trying to get there. So on Fridays, I'm going to do flip throughs of the journals that I make. So I make anywhere between 5 and at least 10 a week. So we'll see how that goes. That's fun. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Oh, nice. You guys are all so creative. Like I really am. I like to do the clean, simple journals because I'm a true journal writer. Like I like a lot of space in my journals to write. I've been journaling since I was really young, and so I don't fill things up because I feel like for me they get in the way. And I like making journals accessible in the shop so that people can afford to buy it and feel like they can write in it. Sometimes when journals are really full, people don't feel like they can play in them. But I do both. I make some that are fancy too. So I just had somebody have me make them a sunflower kit. And she had bought like tons of stuff in the shop. After ordering the kit, she was in town for a few days and she went to the shop and reached out and she goes, "Can you make me a sunflower kit?" And so that was fun. So I did a handmade kit for her this week. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, gluing all the stuff, right? And I hate getting my hands sticky. Like it's not my favorite thing. So I love doing the digitals though. I feel like I can do a lot of the mixed media concepts digitally and I have a lot of fun with that. I am just feeling so blessed by Deb right now. This is really cool. I've been wanting to make like some all white journals, you know, all the white lacy journals. And now I've got so many amazing textures to make that happen. So I like to sew more than I like to glue. I tend to sew more than I like to glue, but that's not very conducive to streaming. So I don't sew as, you know, I don't do that so much for the streaming part of things, but I could sit at the sewing machine all day and sew things together. This is really interesting. So she had put some batting like in between this, or somebody did. That's an interesting way to put something together as a layered piece. Well, it's so pretty on the coast right now. I should probably, after this, I'll probably go outside and go for a walk. Maybe get a video for next Friday for a beach scene. This is a gorgeous green. A little different. I don't know if I would if I'm going to keep that together or cut it up, but I like the Kelly green on the outside there for sure. Another pretty blue. This is just one of the bag. I have one bag here and there's so many more. I'm feeling very blessed, that's for sure. So Beth, I'm not remember. Oh yeah. Well, the other thing is I get a headache with glue too. Like when I do like doing collage, but when I do it, I can tell that I'm a little bit sensitive to chemicals, I think. So might be why I don't paint and do so much of that stuff. So Beth, where are you at right now? I can't remember which state you're from. If you don't mind sharing, you don't have to. I live in Oregon. and I grew up in both Colorado and California. Oh, Florida. I love visiting Florida. We went to Disney World several times. I love the Morse Museum there. Have you ever been there? Is it called the Morse? Yeah, the Morse Museum. It has all of a lot of Tiffany's stained glass work. So inspired by that museum. It's in Winter Haven. Oh, you should go check it out. It was, have you ever seen a piece of artwork that's made you cry? You know, where you like, oh my goodness, this person is so gifted. I can't believe it. And it takes your breath away. My husband and I went to the museum and I walked in and it was Tiffany's work that he had at the World Fair. You know, some of that was in the World Fair. And his artwork was, you know, some scenes from the Bible, the Last Supper, and he also had a cathedral, but just so many different pieces of his work. And I already showed you guys those. And I had to go, I had to step out and take a breath because I was so overwhelmed by how beautiful the work that he did. And so both him, if somebody asked me who inspired me artistic, because I've never really been an artist. I'm very pragmatic, very functional. And I didn't really start embracing art till about 5 or 10 years ago. I was in yearbook, but that was still very graphics oriented, you know, production oriented. And it hasn't just been till recently that I've always liked doing scrapbooking, you know, as a hobby, but I never really thought that as very artistic. You know, you crop and put things together. But I went to a museum here and saw Grandma Moses. And of course, you know, just if Grandma Moses can do at 80, I guess I can start now at 40 back then, is what I thought. And then I went to that Morse Museum and I was so overwhelmed by Tiffany's work. I was just like, I need to do more artwork. And I think that's why I like the paper piecing. You know, if you, I've done a few collage, which is taking a picture and doing paper painting with it instead over, you know, with it and using different types of paper with it. So it's collage, but it's working with photos as well. So that's what I've done a little bit. Look how pretty. I've been in a green theme, but yeah, if you get a chance to go see the Morse Museum, it is just so amazing. Oh, that'll be cool. I do have my work. I'm lucky to have my work in a local museum here, Cannon Beach, but it's a historical museum. So I do just photos and put my journals there. And, but I just saw we have a really cool art store that someday I might get my work in there in Cannon Beach. But I love being at Crafted and Seaside. We have a gal by the name of Dawn who started a shop for local artists. There's 35 of us there, and I get to be the junk journal artist there. So on Mondays, I've been doing Make and Take Mondays, and so that has been fun. Yeah, it's so nice to get inspired by other people. That's why I like to do the craft shows too. Oh, I sort of passed this up too quick, I think. Look how pretty this is. It's stained, but it's really sweet, isn't it? Do you like to do needlework? The flowers are really sweet. Yeah, we have a lot of artists here too. And all of them are called Dawn. No, I'm joking, but it sure feels like there's like 4 of us who are artists in the community. So it's like, and you can just call me Yammy. But I love your name, Beth. That's one of my favorite names. And I have a really dear friend who lives in Georgia named Beth. Yeah, we have a great farmer's market. Okay, I am really feeling overwhelmed by all these doilies. This is amazing. Oh yeah, I'm not someone who does the needlework either. And the beadwork, I love beadwork, but I don't think my eyes would let me do that either. Although my eyes do so much better when I don't eat sugar. It really makes a difference if I do or don't eat sugar and how well my eyes work. Oh, Bonnie's back. Yay! We love that you're back. Why, Dawn? Can I use all of it? All of the all the I can. I will. I'll use all of it. It might take me a couple years, but I'll get through it. Through a lot of it. Feeling overwhelmed in like a grateful way, not like it's too much. It's just I'm just super grateful. Look how pretty that is. And I'm looking forward. I don't know, Beth, if you know Deb Ham or if you follow her. She was selling postcards this week, and I got lots of fun postcards. I can't wait to play with them. Well, I do really good if I've gone back to being carnivore again. I've lost 10 pounds this week, so I'm excited about that. I'm feeling so much better and getting around so much better. So I just get tempted too easily during special events, and I have a hard time getting back on track. How fun is that? That'll be so cute on a winter journal. I know, and it's fun to process it, just see what's here. And I was so good this week. I went through most of my things, a lot of my papers, and organized things by season because that's what I do. And I've got all my bins by season, so I'll have to go through and decide how I'm going to organize my lace. Oh, this is fun. Let me move this. It has like a floral. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like you can sort of, it has like a leaf look right here. Really well done. Like a branch. There it is. Yeah, you can see that there. Oh yeah, I have a few pieces that have not been willing to cut up yet. I've got this beautiful off-white and brown tablecloth. That would be great for fall journals, but you know what? Fall journals just don't move as quickly as other ones, so I can hold off on cutting it up at this point. So fun. Oh, this is an older piece. I'm trying to think what this is from. It's super, it feels like terry cloth almost. This would make really cute, like roses. Like if you rolled it up and made cute roses out of it, shabby roses, I think that would be cool. Okay, so I did that one. I've got 2 more bags here. And the lace underneath here she gave me as well. So this beautiful lace that has been the base of everything. Oh, I know. I got a lot of my grandma's doilies as well. She had a lot of grandkids though, so I got a few of her doilies, maybe I should say. She sewed she crocheted all the time. I still have my Nana from her. I call it my Nana. She gave me when I went to college. My sweet little abuela. She's so cute. I look just like her. My husband went to my sister's wedding and he knew that he was not going to have any surprises when I got old, that's for sure. I like that this is coffee dyed. That's pretty. I haven't been able to get coffee dye to look this pretty. Mine is like, looks all weird and wonky. I have to do better at soaking it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I've been wanting some of these. I haven't had any of these. That's cool. They're the roses. You know, they were really popular in the 90s, this type of fabric. I had a shirt that had a few of these on them with the netting. Those are really, really cool. I love these. Oh, this will be cute for a mermaid journal. Work that into like a mermaid tail. So Beth, do you make a lot of journal? Are you mainly a journal maker or mixed media? Like what, I'm trying to remember what your passion is. I know I've watched a couple of your videos, but I don't know that I've gotten the gist out of it. I have a hard time keeping up with everybody. Oh, is that what it is? It's nasty. Okay. Let me move these, get a fresh lot here. Okay. So this is pretty. I like the pink. Oh, so you like the mixed media. That's what I thought. I just wasn't sure. I wanted to clarify. So this is one of my favorite. I love pink. And She was able to get a good dye onto this. That's cool. Oh, I might be moving too quick. Sorry, Bonnie. Oh, reverse collage and glue books. Very cool. Have you been crafting for a long time? Have you always enjoyed crafting? Like I said, I really just started about 6 years away, 6 years ago. I did card making and scrapbooking, but I didn't really do artistic stuff. And then I was really inspired by Lindsay Zenor and Julie and Gal Agonistelli. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I can do with the blurring. I'm hardwired and everything. I don't know. It's a weather thing. But thanks for letting me know. I'll slow down a little bit so it won't be so blurry. Okay, good. I know I'm not a patient person. I have to get better at showing things because I move through things too quick. Thank you, Bonnie. Oh, nice. Well, I know so many people really love the mixed media, and I enjoy it. There's so much that keeping up with what the needs of Crafted and Seaside, of what's needed there, and the other shops that I'm at, I just make a lot of simple journals. No, I've always been so goal oriented. I never really appreciated the arts until recently, and now I really appreciate them. I know YouTube is amazing. So do you use some of the other streaming platforms too? Do you do Rumble or TikTok or any of those, or do you just mainly do YouTube? Let's see. I've got one more bag here. I have a Rumble account. I just haven't I have a few videos on there. I just haven't done a lot with that. So YouTube changed your world because of who you watch, or that it's just become so much a part of your life with the community and it's your streaming process, all the above? I never buy. Oh, Rumble is a more, it is like YouTube, but it's a lot of conservatives tend to use Rumble, and but it's really similar to YouTube. YouTube obviously has been the best as far as doing video streaming over the last 6 years, but Rumble is catching up and has a big audience over there too. So I want to start streaming to both a little bit. I think that you just get different people. Yeah, I've never bought Tim Holtz fabric, but I've bought it some from Deb, and it's always fun to get some of it. I'm really looking forward to doing a neutral journal with a couple neutral journals with this. That will be a lot of fun. Oh, okay. So just being able to share your work with others and stuff like that, that's cool. I know there's something therapeutic just about watching other people do artwork and be creative. I think we're sort of wired that way, right? It's just having that creative heart, that creative spirit. We don't necessarily even have to be doing what the other person is doing, but getting inspired by it. This yellow will make a pretty journal too. That's really nice. I'm amazed at how quickly we can just grow our stash um, by looking around or sharing, doing a couple estate sales and sharing things with other people. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite things that I got. I really love the Tim Holtz fabric. I love the blue doilies. I love the black roses. And I love this little handkerchief. I love it all, but I've always loved like the roses and green together with the tans. Those were colors of my wedding. And the yellow's sweet too. Nice little hanky there. There's definitely a need for that, Beth. Just people who are starting out and trying new things. And yeah, all of us are pretty tight on a budget for sure. This is really sweet. I'm going to be able to make so many pretty lacy boho journals now. I'm just so excited. My heart is just really, really touched. This is amazing. Well, we love your sweetheart. Oh, my goal is to use it all in my lifetime. My goal is to use it all in the next 5 years. That's why I work so fast. Try to get so much done. Right, Bonnie? Hmm. Well, I'm hoping to do more make and takes at the shop too. That will be fun. I don't think people will be interested in the summertime, but in the fall, hopefully the locals will come out and we can do more make and takes. I like doing those at the craft shows too. People do send you a lot of stuff. That's true. And it's true. You get sent stuff and it will take you a while to put things away and get things in place. Okay, I like these. I'm going to use these two. I'm just thinking right now. This one and these two are going to go in the same journal. I'm already seeing it. We really do have an amazing community. Yeah, this is usually how mine comes out. Like it has varied coloring. So what are you guys going to do for dinner tonight? Is it almost dinner time over there? Yes, I'm going to be making, I'll slow down again. I'll be making Brad a pot roast and cleaning up my kitchen, I think is my plan. So I've got some more of this fun stuff. This will go really good on the edge of pages. This is really sweet too. This has some glitter like specks in it. That's different. This makes me want to make another Georgia journal. Some really pretty pinks. Some cute little beads or shells here. Another sweet hanky. Uh-oh. Speaking of giving away things, I think this needs to go to Bonnie. Ooh, steak sounds good. That's really sweet, Beth. These are pretty too. Those will make some fun bookmarks or something. Some buttons. Oh, good. Some purple. And it has the gold on it. I like that. Well, Beth, go if you ever want to make you're welcome to go to my Ko-fi shop and use, just print things up. If you want to make things for people, feel free to just use all the freebies over there. Now, do you have a do you sell things as well, Beth? That's nice that you are home and you don't need to work anymore. Yeah, I put a lot of digitals on there last year for the 100-day project, and then fun pages are coming out of the Celebrate America thing that we're doing. There's some fun things over there. I'm having a good time. I'll have to use this for Yvette. Well, I am so excited. I am not going to be shy about using any more lace, that's for sure. Well, my husband's hoping to retire in a couple years, and I'm will still be working selling things in the shop and try to build my online shop a little bit. I got Lindsay's Zenora's digitals, and I'm going to start making those available and creating things with those. So that's always fun too. So I'm having a good time. I'm pretty spoiled, that's for sure. Oh, okay. You don't sell. But we get to see all your beautiful work and how fun. And you have such a playful heart too. Is that it? I think, oh, I have a few more. Ooh, good. I get to make a purple journal. Got some fun purples here and some lace, some blues. So amazing. Okay, I wonder if I could use this up this whole month. Oh yeah, I cut things down and make little bits out of it and different things. Well, I think that's it. What a fun little haul there, huh? So it's been a fun week. So Beth, what are you working on tomorrow night? Hey, Juju. I just did shared all the really lovely doilies I got from Miss Deb. Yeah, I finally went to the mailbox and picked that up. That was a bit ago. And then shared some journals that I did. So Beth and Bonnie have been so sweet hanging out with me, and I'm hoping people will enjoy all the pretties that Deb sent me and get inspired by a few of the journals I made. So that'll be good. We're just sort of hanging out, chatting, having a good time. Did you just get home from work, Juju? Now I need to decide what I'm going to work on next. So do you guys, I'm probably going to end the feed soon so I can go ahead and start that pot roast for Brad. He gets off work at 4. That is nice. Yay. Thank the Lord, she says. It is, yeah, and it's Friday, so now you get to play, right? That will be fun. Yay. Well, I'm so blessed for having all 3 of you guys join me. And I will go ahead and end the stream now, and we'll get a chance to catch up next time. Beth, you're a sweetheart, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you more as well. So, uh-oh, Mama Daisy's and Grace is coming out, putting Juju in her place. Get some sleep, girl, she's saying. But she has so much fun on her. Thanks for hanging out. See you later, Beth. Love you guys. I'm going to end the stream. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.